Hello coolers, welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with this report talking about Jules Kounde claiming that Barcelona have agreed a 4-year deal with Kounde. Player is closer to the Camp Nou than Chelsea. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Memphis Depay, it has been reported that Memphis Depay is pondering an exit and he wants a top club. The forward will be able to choose what to do next. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, please endeavor to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. As the race to sign Jules Kounde continues to heat up, constant updates are emerging over his situation from different sources. Chelsea and Barcelona are the main protagonists in the race for the 23-year-old, and reports on Monday claimed that the Blues had submitted an offer worth 55 million euros to sign Kounde from Sevilla. However, Sevilla have knocked back the offer from Chelsea as they are holding out for a deal worth 65 million euros, including add-ons. With constant movements happening, Gerard Romero has now come up with a fresh update on the situation surrounding Jules Kounde and his future. According to the journalist, Kounde has already agreed a 4-year contract with Barca over a transfer. It had previously been claimed that the Frenchman had reached an agreement with the Catalans over personal terms, and Gerard Romero has now divulged details regarding the alleged contract, claiming that it is a 4-year contract. On top of that, the contract is said to be heavily laden with variables, with there being a clause concerning Kounde's recent hamstring injury issues. In addition, the journalist also adds that Barcelona director Matteo Alemany is in constant contact with his Sevilla counterpart Monchi, despite multiple reports hinting otherwise in the recent past. The update from Romero also claims that Kounde is very much interested in joining Barcelona. He will be arriving in Seville tomorrow to try and sort out the situation. And despite the Andalusian outfit, rejecting Chelsea's offer, Romero claims that the operation is likely to be around 55 million euros. As things stand, it is believed that the 23-year-old could be closer to joining Barca than Chelsea. Things are starting to pick up speed with regard to Kounde's future, and it remains to be seen how this story develops in the coming hours as Barcelona and Chelsea tough it out for his signing. What a great development from Gerard Romero about Jules Kounde. Jules Kounde have been the most talked about transfer target for Barcelona ever since we succeeded in acquiring Robert Lewandowski. Xavi always sees Kounde as his top priority at centre back, so we hope that his deal go through. And from what Gerard Romero is saying, reliable journalist Gerard Romero have claimed that Barcelona are in the driving seat for this signing. So the player wants to join Barcelona from the look of things, exactly like how Rafinha was also interested in Barca, which worked in our favor at the end. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that in the case of Jules Kounde, it also worked in Barca's favor because the player have also agreed personal terms with Barcelona, according to Gerard Romero. So let's be honest, Barcelona stand a high chance of getting this guy, especially given the latest reports from this reliable Barca journalist. So the player himself knows he'll be leaving. Sevilla are very open for a move. Sevilla themselves are desperate for money, given that they have a very poor financial health as it stands. The club is in financial crisis as well, like Barca. So selling some of these players for them is absolutely necessary. So let's see how things will look like in the days ahead, because if we succeed in getting our hands on Jules Kounde, then the summer can be summarized as very, very fantastic and nice, though it won't be that completed until Barca sign a left back and also a new right back. Then we are good to go for the upcoming season. Earlier today, Laporta himself also did mention that a new defender will be coming. Xavi wants to strengthen the back line, which is of utmost importance as well for the team moving forward. The president also admitted that a new signing, but he did not mention any name. He just said they want to strengthen the back line with a new defender. And of course, we all know what will be in Laporta's mind, right? Kounde who is the most talked about and the most linked defender right now to Barcelona. Then on to the next story of discussion. FC Barcelona have told Memphis Depay they won't ask for too much money if the forward decides to make a move to a new club. The Dutch international signed last year on a free transfer from Lyon, so any transfer fee could be seen as something of a bonus. The player has not decided yet whether to move or not, but should be moved. Should he move? His aim is to move to a big club. That's all, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Xavi has reportedly spoken with Memphis to let him know that he will count on the player if he does decide to stay. However, with the arrivals of Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha, Barcelona is stuck in the forward positions and he will not get a lot of playing time ahead of the FIFA World Cup. Tottenham Hotspur and Sevilla have been rumored to be possible destinations for Memphis. With each passing day, reports about Memphis' future continue to emerge, and it looks more doubtful if Depay will be there this upcoming season. The player himself knows of his fate, and of course Xavi have told him that he will still count on him no matter the rumors. If he decides to stay at Barca, he will count on him, and I think it's a good idea if he stays. But when we look at how the forwards are in Barca, our forward department is really choked up. We have about 6 forwards or 7. I think we have totally 7 forwards if you want to include Memphis Depay. So to have place a regular playing time is very, very difficult. Of course, we know manager Xavi Hernandez have been talking about squad depth, and that is what we are seeing from him in the summer transfer window, to make sure that we have at least 2 quality players for each position. Right now, when it comes to our transfer targets in the forward, we are done and we are dusted. So everything is okay for forward now. Barca now focusing on defense, on fullbacks, So talking about the attacking department, right? There are some that also needs to be sold. Martin Braithwaite is a striker. He has no place. Definitely he knows that. So Memphis Depay as well, his future have been talked about a lot and very, very likely not to stay. But Barcelona have made it clear to the Dutchman that they will be prepared to sell him if he wants to leave to a bigger club for regular playing time. So let's say we know we bought Memphis for free, so anything that Barca acquire from his sale is a bonus. So it's going to be interesting to see if Memphis decides to stay or leave, but the likelihood is he will leave. Barca want him to even leave, right? So that they might have room for the wage bill, so that the forward department will not be too clustered. Tottenham have been so interested, but to no avail. It seems as though Memphis does not want to play for Tottenham Hotspur. Sevilla as well have been showing interest, but Sevilla does not want any part exchange deal for Jules Kounde, because Barca have been proposing Memphis Depay to be included in that Jules Kounde deal, but Sevilla have rejected that proposal. So let's see how things will look like in the future. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.